everyone. I hope you enjoy the breakfast. You got me going?
Yep.
My name is Misha Greenberg. I'm president and founder of my own company called Moves Made Easy. My 2-second story is that I do residential downsizing, staging, and relocation for older adults and baby boomers. So I don't know if any of you ever watched the program Weeds, but this is directly off of Weeds, where I think PowerPoint presentations are kind of boring, so I do this one, which is faster and more to the point. So I call this my Power Less Point presentation. So a little bit about me, because you will hear an accent in my voice, so rather than having you scratch your heads and wondering where I am, I'm Canadian. I have 12 more months to U.S. citizenship, which I'm really looking forward to. I was a drug rep here in the United States for 13 years, so I really understanding the customer and understanding the customer's needs and need satisfaction selling. So that's a little bit about me, a little bit about Moves Made Easy. I am a member of the National Association of Senior Move Managers, which probably you've never heard of. There's all kinds of organizations out there. So I am fully accredited to move senior citizens as well as baby boomers. So I see it as two different types of clients, and I'll talk a little bit more about the differentiation there in a moment. I talk about my offerings being like a menu. You'll see my brochure outside. They're also on your tables in front of you. So for the first course, one of the things that I do is I go into people's houses. As you well know from all the clients' homes you've been into, people have very unique relationships with their stuff. So I go through people's homes. I go through every cup and saucer, every pair of shoes, every belt, every pot and pan. Help them decide what goes to eBay, what goes to Craigslist. I have people who do all of those services for me. What goes to Goodwill, what goes to family services, what goes with them to their new home, what gets shipped to their children in San Diego or what have you. So complete decluttering of the house. Through this, I become very involved with the homeowner and really get to understand them and their needs. I also get to understand whether they're 5'2" and what they want on their lower shelf, or 6'5" and what they want on their top shelf in the kitchen, which helps when it comes to unpacking. So for the entree, some of the other things that I do is if the house needs any repairs, if it needs to be landscaped, if it needs steam cleaning. I know when I work with real estate agents, you often do this for your clients as well. But sometimes you don't want to get involved in those things. You can hand it off to me, and I'll take care of getting the house completely ready with whatever needs to be done to have it ready for an open house or potential customers. I also do floor plans of the new house, and this becomes really important, especially for senior citizens moving into continuing care retirement communities. They're often moving from 5-6 bedroom houses into very small premises, and don't always understand that they need more than 5 inches between their couch and their coffee table for maneuverability. The other way that this is interpreted is I have quite a number of clients who have moved from Bryn Mawr, Bala Cynwyd, Doylestown into condos in the city. Again, they're moving from great big homes to smaller ones. Excuse me. They often don't have any concept of how everything is going to fit and that they need space for maneuverability around it. For dessert, I call this my differentiation of my 2 age categories. There are under 75s and over 75s, and I use this barrier very loosely. Again, the older folks, both of these categories are usually empty nested. Most of my clients are empty nested. So again, the older folks are often just moving into a smaller home, or they might be moving into a continuing care retirement community. One of the things that I really pride myself on with my company, as you do with your clients, I think it's really important for me to listen to the client's stories. While they're looking at a picture frame or a war medal, while I'm continuing to pack and help them with the packing, I think it's really part of the process that I listen to the stories and help them through the process of getting rid of things, which can be very, very painful for a lot of people. The other group are the under 75-year-olds who might be moving to continuing care retirement communities or just moving to a smaller residence. The amuse-boucher or palate cleanser You will see on my material that I use the recycling logo as marketing on my own logo. One of my goals with Moves Made Easy is that I send absolutely nothing to landfill, which can be quite a task. As I'm going through people's houses, I find that it really helps people with the process if I find people that really need the things that they're giving away. And it really makes the process much more palatable if they can find someone to use it rather than knowing that it's going to a junk collector. I had one woman who was really having a difficult time giving me things, not giving me, but getting rid of things. And she had her wedding dress that was 60 years old, but not quite enough to go to a vintage resale store. And I found a client who was looking for a wedding dress for herself, and the connection was just magic. And these kinds of things are just tremendously pleasing for me. This is my What's in it for me. Obviously, I appreciate your referrals, and any referrals I do get, whatever is within the jurisdiction of what you're allowed within Keller Williams, you know that I will appreciate you within the jurisdiction of whatever you are permitted to receive in terms of a referral fee. So that is basically it. I keep my presentation short and sweet. The brochures are in front of you. Any questions about what I do or how I do it? All right, well, thank you very much for listening.